Roadman, driving in the road van. No, I'm not in the road van again. I'm in the office after the Cavaliers annihilated the Miami Heat 138-83. The math on that, real quick, the diff, 55 points. I'm like looking down at that. I'm trying, is that right? 55 points. Yeah, yep. They won by 55 after winning by 37 the previous game. So the last two games to sweep the series, they beat the Heat by 37 and 55 points. That's 92 points. That's the difference in the last two games. And it was over basically in the first 4 minutes of the game. First 4 minutes of the game. Defense, more defense. That's what it was all about. That set the tone in this game 4 to complete the sweep. First play of the game after the jump ball. Miami wins the jump ball. They're getting ready to set their offense up. Steal by Jared Allen, knocks it away, length of the floor, dunk. Miami comes down. I think Hero hit a three, one of his only shots he made all night long. And they go up 3-2, and then the Cavaliers went on a 13-0 run. It was 15-3 ball game. That was it. It was over. Cavaliers lighting it up from distance in the first quarter, first half. Fabulous job defensively by everybody. But Jared Allen really set the tone defensively. They lead 43-17 after one. How about these shooting numbers after the first quarter tonight? 15 of 24 from the field overall. 6 of 11 from three-point range. 7 of 7 from the free throw line. They forced 6 turnovers in the first quarter. Won the rebounding battle in the first quarter, 14-8. 3 guys scored in double figures in the first quarter alone. Mitchell, 13, Hunter, 11, Allen, 10. How good was DeAndre Hunter tonight off the bench? Spectacular. 19 points. And that's just offense. The length on defense, when Hunter, Mobley, and Allen are out there defensively, they'll match up with anybody, the Celtics, the Thunder, whoever, in the entire league. That's outstanding. And late in games, as we move along in these playoffs, fourth quarter, final 6 minutes, game on the line, that lineup is going to be scary good with Mitchell and Garland at the guards, and those three, forming the big. It's all about the bigs, Ro, man. How many times I got to tell you that? You got to love the big Jared Allens. Got to love Jared Allens, Evans, Mobley's, and then DeAndre's Hunters. It's all about the bigs. Coach Luke is right. You get those 3 bigs out there with the wingspan, defensive ability, as well as their offensive ability. Fantastic. Cavaliers, impressive. Had a chance to put Miami away. They did just that. Buried them. Gave them no hope whatsoever. They're a 10 seed for a reason. We're seeing that. And the Cavaliers did to a 10 seed what they should do to a 10 seed. They swept them. They scored no less than 121 points in each and every 121, 121, 124, 138. It's what you should do. But most impressive, the last 2 games, they only gave up 87 points and 83 points. Heat culture, where was that? So much for that heat culture. I don't want that heat culture. Cavaliers bury that. Did you see the Godfather there, Pat Riley? He knew. He knew this was a mismatch, and it was. This was, I tweeted this out. It was like the varsity versus the JVs, and then somebody corrected me, and they were right. It wasn't like the varsity against the JVs. It was the varsity against the freshmen. That's what it looked like. That's how bad this was. Cavaliers led by as many as 60 points in this game. They win by 55. Final numbers for the starters. Donovan Mitchell, 22 points, 5 assists. Evan Mobley, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Jared Allen, a double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 6 steals in the game for Jared Allen. Ty Jerome off the bench, 18 points, 5 assists. DeAndre Hunter, 19 points off the bench. Javonte Green was in double digits coming off the bench in mop-up time. Cavaliers, after 3 quarters, were 17 of 35 on 3-pointers. Shot lights out from the field, from the 3-point line, from the free throw line, and they crushed the Miami Heat. Ended this series when they should have. After 4 games, and you move on. Now, we await the winner of the Milwaukee Bucks, Indiana Pacers series. Milwaukee, I don't know if you've heard, but Dame Lillard tore his Achilles tendon yesterday, I think, in the game. He's done. Milwaukee's done. I look for Indiana to wrap this thing up tomorrow, and we could see game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals Saturday or Sunday in Cleveland. Again, remember, Best record in the East all year, home court advantage. Should it go to 7 games, advantage Cleveland. So games 1 and 2 will be in Cleveland, and I expect that to be Saturday or Sunday if Indiana does win tomorrow, and I think they will. They're a good team. It's not going to be like this series. It's not going to be a sweep. Cavaliers will not sweep the Pacers. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Pacers, I'm pulling it up right now. Pacers, when you look at what Pascal Siakam, outstanding, averaging over 22 points a game in the playoffs. You got Miles Turner, let's see, what's he at? 15-8. You got Tyrese Halliburton, 15-5. There's 3 very formidable players right there. Nembhard is good. Nesmith, a good player. Obi Toppin, TJ McConnell's a pain in the ass type player, kind of like Ty Jerome is, right? So that's going to be a very good matchup for the Cavaliers. We'll see when it gets started. But here's the good news. We know the Cavaliers are getting back to where they at least got to last year, the second round of the playoffs, and they did it in convincing fashion like they should have. I expect the Cavaliers to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. My goal at the beginning of the season, for it to be a successful season for the Cavaliers, they had to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they will, but they're going to have to go through Indiana to do it, and I think they'll match up with the Celtics when it's all said and done in the Eastern Conference Finals. So there you have it, a little in the office, riding with the road man. Cavaliers, again, a winner in Game 4 over the Heat, 138-83, a 55-point victory in South Beach. Hopefully they don't party too hard tonight. Got to stay sharp, keep that focusness, Jim Thome term, and realize that, okay, yeah, you went 4-0 against the Heat. There's 12 more wins to get if you want to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy and raise another banner and get those rings. So keep that focusness, and a job well done by Kenny Atkinson, job well done by Kobe Altman and Mike Gansey putting this team together, keeping the guys here, bringing in Atkinson, getting DeAndre Hunter at the trading deadline. And the Cavaliers right now, best team in the Eastern Conference, no question. Oklahoma City, best team in the West, no question about it. Best 2 records, both teams swept their first round opponents. That's what the top seeds should do.